who have been found by the Federal Bureau of Investigation not to be terrorists, who have been promised the protection of the greatest nation on the face of the earth, and 35 of them were massacred in cold blood a few months ago. These people are not terrorists. And this is not a rhetorical game. You see in the paper the pro-Iranian lobby is saying, well, they're a cult and they this and they that. Well, first of all, I don't believe that's true, but even if it were, so does that justify the murder in cold blood of people who are under American protection? I think not. Let's stop the name-calling and the foolishness and look at this for what it is. This is genocide, and we will not have it. The president of the Iraqi parliament recently visited with Strawn Stevenson, who chairs the European Parliament Committee on Iraq. The president of the Iraqi parliament and his delegation said that it was an extraordinarily foolish idea to move the people from Ashraf to another location inside Iraq. If the president of Iraqi parliament believes that it is a foolish idea to move the people from Ashraf to another location inside Iraq because they won't be adequately protected, then why is it the policy of the United States of America to move people from Ashraf to another location inside Iraq? The American proposal is harming the chances of getting these unarmed civilians out of Iraq alive. Because the Europeans are now interested in a process where folks from Ashraf could go back. As you know, many of the people in Ashraf grew up in European countries, sometimes at some point were citizens of not only European countries, but of America. Many were educated in the West. So one of the plans that the Europeans have is that we could relocate the 3,400 members of Ashraf to save their lives to the West. Now, there are some very smart people here who know a lot about intelligence, a lot more than I do, and I'm going to let them talk about it. But I want to close by saying a little bit about why I'm in this. You know, there are, as General Mukasey said at another meeting, there's about the widest diversity of people on this group, politically speaking, of any group that I've certainly ever worked with. It's actually been a pleasure for me to actually get to know Republicans as people. I had a job which was trying to get rid of as many people as I could, get them out of office. We're not talking about the Iraqi way of doing it. And so it's been a great opportunity for me to get to reach across the aisle and get to know people and respect them, even though, of course, my job was to get them out of office as soon as I could for 4 years. And I think the thing that brings us together is that we believe in America. But I'm doing this because I'm an American. And what makes this, I don't believe an American is necessarily a better person than an Iranian or an African or a Hispanic or from South America or any. I don't believe, but I do believe the founding documents in the United States makes us an exceptional country in this way. If you look at the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, all those years ago, we established ourselves as not only a nation of laws, but a nation of hope. That we hope for something better for ourselves than what we had left. That we had a more positive view of human beings than what was currently available in the world of the late 1770s. And that we would stand not just for individual freedoms, but for hope, for opportunity, and most importantly, which is frequently forgotten today,